Here we are in front of my favourite bit of quarry face. I certainly seem to have spent a lot of time looking at it recently. Progress is slow but steady, and we've finally got the main beams in place to support the new roof. This is the brass foundry roof, and it's now been repaired. The wooden structure has been repaired underneath and it's been reslated. And we're just sorting out what the lead flashing around the skylights. They are repairing the timbers around the skylights on the other side of the elevation. I'm afraid we're not going to go up the big ladder to look at that. So this is where they're working on the valley gutter behind the iron foundry, having repaired the joinery that's underneath the blue sheets. This hidden gutter is being completely replaced. You can imagine that they're the worst things to maintain, so getting a new one in is really good. The fit out in the Training and Research Centre continues. What you can see now are the new lighting strips are in. A lot of the electrical fit out has been done. We're just waiting for second fix in some areas. We've also started painting. You'll be glad to know that the delightful pink here is not the finished colour, that's the undercoat for the deep railway maroon that is going there. And as we slowly pan round, we've just started building the cupboards and the shelving that is going to go at this end of the room. One of the things we're doing as part of the project are increasing the number of habitats around the edge of the site. And so on the rear quarry wall, we're putting up multi-chamber bat boxes, which you can see on the right-hand side. And then on this north-facing slope, we're putting up some swift boxes. You can only just see the brackets for them.
Welcome back to the small loco shed. It's not small, it fits our larger locos, but it most certainly is a shed. While we were waiting for the concrete floor to cure that you saw last time, we've had a really good kind of 6-week period of track laying outside. Lots of support from the staff, for which thank you very much to the P-Way team and infrastructure team. But we've also had some really good volunteer working parties, so thank you very much to those groups and individuals that have given us a hand. First task was to rip up 8 Road. We've inserted a new point in there, and that gives access here to 9 Road. And then the focus was very much on reinstating 8 Road, because of course when services started up, we needed to put our garrets there to run the service. So we've reinstated that. We've done some investigation into the pit there, and we've recreated all of that facility for stabling garrets this year. Incidentally, the Welsh Highland Railway Society, Cymdeithas Rheilffordd Eryri, are running an appeal to put a garret shed up there. So I'm sure they'd love to hear from you if you're an enthusiast for keeping our locos and our crews under cover and secure. We should definitely keep our crews secure in many ways. Moving on from 9 Road, we've inserted the rest of the turnout there, which is the one just off the run round road at the back of the car works. That splits the line in 2, and that provides access for tracks 10 and 11 there. So all these sidings are now within a few feet of the doorway. We've got some work to do to get the curvature and the alignment right coming up to the doorways. We've got a bit of welding to do as we go from this very heavy section rail that we've got in the shed down to our, well, the Ffestiniog and Welsh Highland Railway standard, which is the S30 rail there. So still a fair bit to do, but we are getting there. The dangerous moment when people start putting locos in this shed and messing up the floor is approaching, which we're all dreading and of course looking forward to. Just quick one to look at things a little wider than the lottery project. But just to say that we've inserted these 3 new turnout points, the PNC, and in any foreseeable plan at the moment, these are the last of many, many points, turnouts, to go into Boston Lodge over the last 10 or 12 years. So whilst there's still some work to do, as I say, to finish off small loco shed, a store building going on the side of it, and a shed for the garrets as part of this phase of works before we come to other phases of development. This is quite a moment that, you know, these are the last of the brand new turnouts. Prior to that point, we had some rather beautiful but very, very tired points in old shared track, and they were causing lots of problems for us. So many hours and many hundreds of thousands of pounds have gone into this renewal, this investment. So many thanks to the supporting organisations and the external agencies who have given us the money to put these in. And thank you very much to the hours of to all those people who've put in the hours of work to put them in. So it sets us up well, hopefully, for many decades to come. Thank you again.
We've finally got the membrane on the roof and indeed the 2 new skylights installed for the electrician's workshop and the gents' loos, which means the building is now weather tight and we can start working inside. We're in the process now of doing the thresholds of the doors using these rather nice, again, reclaimed bricks. And once we've done that, that means we can start do the flooring inside. So the fit out is carrying on in numbers 1 and 2 Boston Lodge, but there's not a great deal to show you this month. But what the poor ground workers have been doing is that we discovered that the existing foul run that went along here was doing what it shouldn't do and flowing backwards. So that meant that OBR have had to dig it all up and relay it. And then unfortunately a big lorry came over and made the concrete sink before it was cured, so they had to dig it up again and relay it again. But we sincerely hope that it will flow in the right direction from now on. So that's all for this month. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.